Hey everyone, it's Ken and Andrea from Northern Viking Explorer. Today is day 5 of our 7-night Alaskan cruise on the Celebrity Solstice. Today we are in Juneau.
And it is very rainy today.
It's cold, rainy, and gray, but we have some whale watching booked today. We're excited for that. I'm sure it's going to be an amazing day here in Juneau, so let's dive right into it. So our Juneau Whale Watch Tour is a private excursion through Juneau Tours. It's linked below in the description if you'd like more information, but we have to head out and meet up with our tour group for 10:30.
Our meetup point is very close. We're at the Gold Belt Tram, which is probably less than a 5-minute walk from here, where we'll meet up our group and catch a bus together.
Yeah, it's pretty close to here, so let's head out and join up with our group. All aboard is 6:30. They're handing out free ponchos.
Oh, I'm impressed.
Do they know something we don't know? Steep ramp today.
It's really steep. The tide must be down.
So downtown Juneau is off to the left here. The Red Dog Saloon is straight ahead. And we're gonna head down this way to the Gold Belt Tram area. If you want to play cornhole, you can do that out in the rain. There's some totem poles down here along the boardwalk. This is right in front of Tracy's King Crab Shack. Let's see what they've got cooking. Here's our tour here, so we'll get in line. All checked in?
All checked in.
So super easy, just showed them our pass and we're gonna be loading shortly. It's definitely wet.
I have a confession. I packed 3 purses instead of packing my waterproof shoes.
All right, here we go. So pretty close to our ship. It's docked right there. So Holland America and Celebrity.
There was 2 explorers that were lost in the Gatineau Channel, which is right here where the cruise ships come up. And those 2 explorers looked at one another and said, "Do you know where we are?" Now those 2 explorers were Joe Juneau and Richard Harris. They are the ones that got our Gold Rush history started. You guys have heard about the Red Dog, some of you haven't. Well, that is right here. It is a very famous saloon. It is one of our oldest establishments here and our 2nd oldest saloon. Now if you were to follow that up in between Mount Juneau and Mount Roberts, that is where the Gold Rush history got started. Okay, to your left is an island over there. That is Douglas Island. Now a couple of things I want to go over with you guys. When we get there, there will be a naturalist that will come aboard and give you guys instructions on where you're going to be loading your boat. Now also, we do have restrooms down here at the harbor. However, we also have restrooms on our boats. So if you guys can wait till you get on your boat, the sooner you get on your boat, the more time you'll have on the water with the whales.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It stopped raining,
It did, yeah.
but you're looking wet. I think this is our boat down here. It's just arriving. Here we go.
I don't know why, but I keep humming the Gilligan's Island theme song.
Folks have been whale watching before. Okay, well, since there's so many people new to the whole whale watching experience,
combination of seawater and mucus out the top of its head, anywhere from 100 to I've heard as much as 300 miles an hour. So that vertical white line shoots up off the surface of the ocean, about 20 feet high. That's pretty much the main way that we see them out here. if you guys do see a spout, one of the ways we identify where that is we use the boat or the vessel as a analog clock. Last season, we only seen orcas 3 times. All of last season. You guys, like, we didn't see them earlier. We just found out about them, and you guys picked the right tour.
That was amazing.
Really amazing. And you get to see orcas and humpback whales and up close. It's fantastic.
Yeah. And then we're back at the pier, so we're just gonna jump on the bus that'll take us back to downtown Juneau. All right, we're right by the ship. Let's go get some dry socks on and some lunch, and maybe we'll come back out this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm a little chilly.
You're a little chilly, so they gave us 2 options where to get dropped off, down by where we got picked up by the Gold Belt tram, or actually right by our ship, so that's kind of convenient. Well, I appreciate dry socks.
Oh, after being in the rain, there's nothing like dry feet.
I will say the boat was dry inside, but it's waiting in the rain before the excursion that we got wet. So yeah, that was a great time.
It was truly amazing. I appreciated the whole experience from the beginning to the very end.
Yeah, and you can tell it's locally owned. The people who worked for the company were very passionate about what they do. The tour bus operators were excellent at just talking about nature and giving us a tour, both directions actually.
I really appreciated that. And to have a naturalist on board with us too was great. I was impressed. Like, he was so passionate. You can tell he loves his job.
Yeah.
And he was so excited to share.
It was Parker, right?
Parker, yeah.
Parker.
To share all of this with us.
When the humpback popped up, he looked at the tail, and within like 2 seconds, he knew the name.
He goes, "Oh, it's Flame."
It's Flame, which is a famous whale for the area, but to me, it looks like a whale. So.
Yeah. Well, then he got out the picture book and was showing us the different fins and how they identify them.
Yeah.
It was truly amazing.
Yeah, yeah. And
it was. You can see the excitement though.
And our captain was great as well.
Yes.
And did a good job. So, and we saw the orcas, a few of them. Now, they said that it's only about 3% of the time that you see an orca, so that was very special. They were quite far off, but that was very special to see them as well.
It was really good.
Yeah, well, such a great time on the Juneau whale watching tour. I should also mention we quickly went up to the buffet and had a quick lunch there as well.
We did. They had a German station today, and so I went and had some hot soup. which is perfect. Just warm me up, and then of course coffee.
Yeah, and dry socks. So actually outside, we did notice the MSC Poesia pulled in. That's actually our next cruise. So if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe, because you're going to be able to see what that's like as well up here to Alaska. That'll be after this Solstice series. And the Norwegian Jade is in port as well.
Okay.
And there's a Holland America ship. I can't remember which one that is, but those are the ships that are here. So yeah, we're gonna actually head back into Juneau and explore for a little bit, maybe do a bit of shopping and looking around, just relaxing and enjoying Alaska. The tide has definitely come in more, because this is not nearly as steep.
It was a good workout this morning. Nice high incline.
All the totem poles.
Like carrying in thing.
Here's the South Franklin Street. The Lucky Lady, Lucky Lady, Juneau's famous Irish pub. The food truck area. That's where you'll find the Alaska Crepe Escape. Alaska Fudge Company. The truffles. 12 pieces 40, 9 pieces 30, 4 pieces 15. So that's Franklin Street, and we're across from the ship again here. So the Red Dog Saloon. A lot of shopping along the way here. Santa's Workshop. Diamonds Forever. Stores in Juneau and St. Thomas.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. There's some interesting fur.
Undergarments.
Another Alaskan Fudge Company. All these stickers. Oh hey, look at that one. The Alaska Shirt Company. Salad Paws. $6.99. $14.99. Hat and shirt combos are $20. All sorts of them. Good souvenir to take home. Zipper pulls.
Never heard of such a thing.
Sasquatch. Sweatshirts for $20. That's a pretty good deal. So the Solstice is docked down there, and not only did the Poesia and the Jade join us, we've got the Westerdam and the Emerald Princess. So there's 5 ships here in Juneau today. Well, that was a fun stroll. It stopped raining.
I know. I appreciate the lack of rain at the moment.
Shall we head back to the ship? Quick turnaround. We're back on the ship.
We're ready for a show and some dinner now.
Well, this evening it cleared up a little bit. There was even a little bit of blue sky peering through, and the sun was shining through the clouds. It was beautiful and quite calm.
It was nice. Of course, when you get back on the ship, the weather gets nice.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But it's apparently supposed to rain tomorrow. We'll see.
We'll see. We can hope for sun still.
So an evening of entertainment and dinner. It was lovely.
It was. Tonight we had a guest singer on. Her name is Alexa Jayne. So she travels the world singing, and she sings on many different cruise ships and for different cruise lines as well.
Yeah, so that was in the Solstice Theater again.
Yes. Again, the 7 and 9. So she was the main big theatrical performance. So it was a concert. The live band was there.
I always appreciate the live band.
I do too.
Yeah.
And she sang a lot of hit songs such as Shania Twain, ABBA, Elton John, Tina Turner. She went for those big popular songs.
Yeah, and she went into kind of the crowd and just worked the crowd really well. She did a really good job.
Very high energy, she's a good, not just an amazing singer, but also a great performer.
Yeah, I don't regret going to see it.
No, it was really good.
Yeah, it was good. So, and from there, we actually went to dinner. So in the Grand Epernay?
Yes.
Am I getting it?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know what that means, but it's good.
And we got a little bit of a surprise because there was an orca swimming by.
Yeah, I don't think I got any footage of it.
No, I tried. It was too late. But I saw the fin or dorsal fin or whatever they call it, and it was like,
yeah.
And then that was gone.
A second surprise.
Yeah?
The Carnival Spirit also sailed by.
Oh, yeah.
While we were having dinner. So there's lots to see out the window.
It was so pretty. And again, that is just a benefit of the long hours of daylight here, is that looking out the window at 9 o'clock, there's still a lot to see.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So why don't we talk about what we had? Appetizers. I'll just go first.
Sure, go ahead.
If you're counting along, Caesar salad number 3. And they're quite good.
You liked it?
Yes.
I didn't.
You went more out of your box, though. Well, it wasn't really out of
Not
our
really,
box.
but it wasn't like you. I wasn't in a set pattern.
Yeah.
I had the zucchini ribbon salad.
Okay.
Had the feta cheese, pistachios, basil, maple syrup, vinaigrette. The lettuce on it was pretty bitter, so it was a very like kind of intense flavor salad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked good.
Yeah, it was good.
So, and then our main course is we both went with something different. Do you want to go first?
Sure. I went pretty classic though. I went with the oven roasted turkey. It was good. It had sage stuffing and it had candied sweet potatoes. Not a ton, but a little bit. And some gravy and the string green beans, and then cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce. It looked good.
It was good.
Did it make you feel like Thanksgiving?
No, because it didn't taste like my mom's Thanksgiving.
Okay.
You know, it's not that nobody cooks it like mom.
That's true. Now, I do want to say something. I probably shouldn't be staring at the table next to us.
Yeah.
But the person next to me, her French onion soup looked really good.
Okay.
I know that's an appy, but it looked really good.
That would be out of your box if you ordered
It
that.
would, and
You just
I'm
might.
tempted to try it if it's on the menu tomorrow. For my main, I had the chicken cordon bleu, which was really delicious, and it came with broccoli, carrots, there was potatoes, and what else is on my list there? Gravy.
It looked like a decent size too.
It
the
was a
chicken
decent
cordon bleu.
size with the ham in there and the cheese. And it was,
Presentation was pretty too.
yeah, it was really good. So
It looked
highly
good.
recommended. Go for
And
it.
then-
I haven't had fish though yet this cruise.
Oh, I've been eating enough fish
I know
for
you've
you.
had salmon often. Well, I've had
Frequently.
fish like fish and chips, but I haven't tried the salmon yet. So
There's always tomorrow.
there is.
And then dessert. I kind of wanted to try 2 things, so I ordered 2 and kind of shared with you. I had now, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Sacher, it's a tort. So it was a chocolate cake with a glazed ganache. It was very rich.
You gave me a piece of it. It was very strong chocolatey taste.
It was good. Really,
I liked it, but you like chocolate more than I do.
yes, it's one of those things that goes. I really like dark chocolate, especially like coffee and dark chocolate. So if you're a big dark chocolate fan, you may really like this. But then I also had, kind of in a different direction, I had the cannoli, and it was the Tutti Frutti.
Yeah. Did it make you feel like coming back to the cabin and watching Everyone Loves Raymond?
No. But I always think of Everybody Loves Raymond when I ordered cannoli. So it was good. The lemon flavor was pretty strong. It wasn't really what I was expecting, but it was good.
And I had decaf coffee as well, and the apple pie a la mode, which came with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Very homey flavored apple pie. It was good for the soul. It was delicious.
Good.
Yes. So.
And now tonight there is, of course, many things still going on. We did stop by real quick the dueling pianos. It's full again, which is amazing because the talent is crazy good. And then tonight they're doing an 80s like music DJ in the what do they call it? The Grand Foyer.
Yeah.
So that's later tonight. So,
Yeah.
and then, okay, here, though, I gotta talk real quick about tomorrow. Because tomorrow we don't get to Ketchikan until the afternoon. And so I was like, this is awesome. I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow. I'm just gonna have a slow, relaxed morning. I'm not gonna set an alarm. It's just gonna be a really quiet start. But the cruise director, I don't know how dare he tell us this, but at the end of the show, he let us know that tomorrow morning between 7 and 8 a.m., we're going through a narrow area where the whales come and eat.
Yeah.
So they said it's a high chance we can see whales tomorrow morning. And
Now you're torn.
well, I don't want to miss out. So
We'll see.
now I gotta get up early, or maybe.
Let's check the weather first. We'll decide. Maybe.
Maybe. So I don't know. So much for sleeping in.
Well, so that's the morning. In the afternoon, 1:30, I think we're in Ketchikan. We do have a boat tour book there. So we're excited about that. And it's going to take us out from downtown Ketchikan area. So that's going to be wonderful. And yeah, we'll see what time it is if we get to explore Ketchikan as well. But I'm sure it's going to be
Fun.
an awesome time. Yeah, we're excited about tomorrow. And yeah, a great day today. I enjoyed our whale watching.
It was really special, and
Yeah.
that'll stay with me.
Yeah. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you give us a follow on all your favorite social media platforms. I think we're going to head to bed if you want to go whale watching in the morning.
I know.
But then we'll be up early. So good night, everyone. See you tomorrow for day 6 here on the Celebrity Solstice. Take care.